Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
You can't see it, but it's snowing outside. And I'm glad, I'm excited about it, really, like a kid. Consider me like a kid who is looking at snow being like, oh, it's snowing, and it's snowing a lot. I mean, you know, I'm living in the south of France, so clearly the last time that we had snow, I think that it was 3 years ago, something like that. And it's snowing a lot, like it has been at least 1 hour that it's snowing, and okay, it's not lasting for a long time, you know, on the floor, but it's snowing, you know, a lot. I think that I'm gonna film it, and I'm gonna put it right there, you know, so you can see how much it's snowing. I love that, it's snow. It's snowing a lot. Really? A kid. I'm a kid and I'm okay with it. But I don't have enough snow. You know, it's not lasting for enough time to make something with it. Like, I can't even make a thing with it. Oh, it's looking great. That's it. It's winter. We knew it. We knew it since a long time now, and I talked about it, you know, during the previous intros. In Europe, we know that it's winter. We know it because of what? Because we're forced to be careful, you know, with the heat, with the electricity. And me, my heat, you know, is functioning with gas. So it's worse than that. So clearly, like right there, I turned my heat on because it's snowing outside. So already it's getting too cold. But yesterday it was almost the same temperature and I didn't turn my heat on. You know, Europe, during this winter, we are being careful with that. And just so you know, in case you are wondering, like, for sure it's annoying and for sure I'm talking about it because it's impacting my life, you know, what is happening and all. And, you know, like right there, it's not that hot into my apartment, as you can see. And I'm freezing a little, but that's okay, I can survive. And, you know, I'm okay to do it. Just if you are wondering about my position about stuff, I'm okay to do it. I'm okay to be careful with my heat and to not turn my heat on all of the day and to be careful with it and all, I'm okay with it. You know, it's also, you know, my way to do an act of solidarity, you know, at my little step, you know, it's the minimum that I can do and it's the only thing that I can do, you know, to be careful with things. It's snowing so much! I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to film this video no matter what. You know that I was supposed to film this reaction video about Rick and Morty season 5 episode 7 yesterday and that I had to not do it because it was getting too dark outside, and right there I'm gonna watch 1 episode of Rick and Morty today and after that 2 episodes of Chainsaw Man. But yes, 1 episode of Rick and Morty to finish that little session of binge watching. It's gonna be great. About what I watched yesterday, you know, these episodes of Rick and Morty, you know, I'm thinking about it, like a lot of you said in the comments that you didn't like the season 4, that for you the season 4 was the weakest one and stuff like that, and that you really saw a difference with the season 3 and the season 5. It's not my case, like, I see a difference, but not with the quality of the jokes or, you know, the weird situations that we are exploring or the subjects that they are touching or stuff like that. For me, there is no difference with that. The difference for me, it's really with how it's written, like, they are not making, you know, 2 narrative arcs for the characters, for different characters each time. They are doing their adventures, you know, it's independent and they are learning stuff during the episode, but you know, each one of them something different. Like right there, since at least 3 or 4 episodes for this season 5, really, okay, the characters are living adventures on their own, or sometimes they are living adventures together, and each time, in fact, it's to tell the same message to the characters and to the viewers. For me, I saw a difference with the way that they are writing this show because of that, you know, because of that way of functioning, you know, to put messages into their show. It's gonna last, the snow is gonna last. I'm sorry, I'm so disturbed. Oh no, I need to do some shopping for food. Oh no! At the end of the day. Oh fuck. Really south of France, so you can understand that my car, I don't have anything to deal with snow, clearly. I didn't think of it. I'm gonna take another video. It's lasting a little. I'm sending it to my parents. Don't move. I want to go outside. Oh fuck. I'm not gonna be able to film, like I'm gonna be so disturbed. I'm sending it to my sister also. For my little nephew, to show to my little nephew that it's snowing. Guys, I don't know if we're gonna film this video, in fact. Really, I can watch snow, you know, falling like that for entire hours without any issue. It's my ASMR, you know, thing. I'm disturbed. I don't know what I was saying before that. It's not lasting on my balcony. It's beginning to last on my chair. It's beginning to last, you know, on the trees and all of that. And also on the roofs. I can see it. So it's gonna stay, I think, yes, on the cars. But maybe it's not gonna stay on the road. Again, I'm thinking about the shopping that I'm supposed to do in some hours, you know, to buy some food. Like, I need to feed myself at some point. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I mean, I'm sorry because this video, like, really, it's not interesting for you at all to see me that excited about snow. But I'm not sorry because it's not real. Okay, I'm gonna end this messy intro right now, and I hope that I'm gonna be focused, you know, during this episode. I'm not gonna be disturbed at all, and I hope that I'm gonna be able to elaborate some theories and to have thoughts to share with you during the review, but really, I can't promise it. If you want, you have my Patreon, on which you can have these episodes about Rick and Morty earlier. 2 weeks of advance, 5 episodes of advance at least, with an extended all for action part. I put some for action parts, you know, for Rick and Morty. Half of it? I don't know, I can't tell. If you're interested by that, if you're interested to support me, go on my Patreon. It's the best way to do it. And let's go for this episode. Na 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 na. Yes, it's Frozen. It's that song, you know, when they are kids and they want to make a snowman. Stop! Come on, let's go for this episode. It's almost, you know, like I want to watch it quickly and I want to finish this session of binge watching, because after that I'm going to watch 2 episodes of Chainsaw Man. I want to do that, you know, and I want to have still snow outside, and I want to go outside and to be like that, you know, under the snow. Let's go. A kid, really a kid. Am I the only one who is like that with snow? I mean, for someone who is not living into an area where you have snow each winter just like that. Boob world?
They've recently rebranded as a boob empowerment experience, and if we bring a female, we get in for free.
Okay, you take her with you just because you're cheap.
What is it? Gotron Fair is not a Gotron Fair at Morty. It's the
Oh, it's looking good.
Boom World is cancelled. No, Rick! No, you promised! You always do this!
I wanted to see it, you know. I don't know why.
To my sister, it was just another game. But what she didn't know...
That was the moment everything changed.
Wait, what?
And my first voiceover.
I
I wanted more of both.
Hello?
An episode about summer! Oh, it's snowing outside, an episode about summer, really? It's a perfect day.
Your kids and their grandpa are asking you to do an activity with them? When did that stop being a parent's wet dream? Oh my god, we made a giant incest baby. Oh my god, you might be a clone. I exist because you guys failed to abort me.
Oi, oi.
And if you want to keep the one you got, get your
And that's a way to summarize the situation of your family. You're the Power Rangers! Yes, I have that reference. Yes, I might be that old. You don't know it.
Everybody attack one at a time.
Not the best way to...
See up something awesome? Yes.
Hmm?
Guys, we did our best, but there's only one hope. Activating link
To regroup.
Ratify.
To make a gigantic robot?
Go team, it's Gotron time.
Yes! Ah! So cool! You did something together, something right.
There are infinite universes where I still don't have all 5 ferrets. Those versions of me would do anything to complete their collections. Remember what you told me to remind you? Sometimes enough is enough. Gets obsessed, Summer.
When are you going to find your shape?
I have more.
Grandpa just gave everybody the high point of their life.
What the
He did something great right there, Morty. He said to his granddad, you know, just enjoy your life. Summer, you're supposed to be the clever one.
Versions of our family from different universes, each with incomplete Gotrons.
We're offering to help each of your families complete their full Gotrons. In exchange for some concessions.
Like what?
I'd like you to relocate your families to this universe and let me make some modifications to the Gotrons. In the interest of us all working. This is the family that made a giant incest baby. Had the government locked it into space. It's still floating around out there somewhere.
I'm glad we're talking about it and it's bothering you.
Obviously, we predicted that might happen, which is why we have Yo-Yo Rick on standby.
Yo-Yo Rick?
Some people think he's lame, but to me, he's lame in a cool way because he owns it. Cool. That concludes business.
Here's how it worked. If a giant monster attacked your planet, we all got the alert.
Again a song! It's a musical season and none of you told me.
And those Gotrons formed the Go-Gotron.
The Gotron, no, you're going too far.
He needs a weapon like a yo-yo. Are you listening to me?
I would love that! A Gotron with a yo-yo.
The head of my right arm. Me? I ended up the left foot.
I'm not considering that as a summer episode.
Competing, Morty, and there's your answer. I could move you up if I could trust you to put family first.
How is that putting family first?
Which family?
I know it feels good when he likes you, but that doesn't mean him liking you makes you good.
Solid babble, Morty. Get 2 boxes.
He's drinking, it's not good. When he's drinking, it's because he wants to avoid a feeling, a bad situation.
I don't have my own ferret anymore. Summer made me something called an associate security chief. Whatever the hell that means. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, there she is, my baby princess. Get up here. This is our queen. Our queen. She saved my life. She sent me.
You're drunk. You're back at being
She got a special announcement.
not okay.
Summer, tell them what we talked about.
Now?
90 extra ferrets, which means I need 10 more. And then 4 of you get your own Go-Gotron. We're all gonna have a fucking Go-Go-Gotron.
He's very excited.
He's very sick, he's in pain. It's too much for him.
I hate my family. You should.
You are?
Who are you people?
You look weird. How you're drunk, you know?
They scattered and buried across the universe.
Like they're coming from another show.
Help us take over this operation. We're literally designed for it.
Are you supposed to be the real Power Rangers?
Are those boob bucks?
Legal tender at every kiosk and ride, huh?
She's treating me like shit, but she's still my sister. That's really noble, Morty. If you were
That's
our
family.
But you're not in our family, which means we could kill you. Oh yeah? And sure enough, just when I stuck my neck out for the family, you got stomped on anyway.
Oh.
I hit Rick, baby! Oh, I set myself up for that! Oh.
How did we get so close?
rat.
No, because you let Rick doing something weird.
It should be enough for school lunch and home repairs. Now I've got to turn my back on you.
No!
With Morty out of the way, things were looking up.
Sure! No, I'm not considering that as an episode, only for summer.
My cockpit's not getting Wi-Fi.
Dad, you know that's not what I do around here.
No, I'm not doing
It's lasting on my balcony also now!
Then fuck off.
Oh, fuck you.
Excuse me?
Fuck you!
And then the Gotrons make the Gotrons make the Gotrons make the Gotrons.
No,
And
I know
you're
it's thinking
drinking
that.
so much.
Remember when we talked about how the best thing we could do for the family is to recruit outside the family?
Summer, I want you to meet Kendra. She's from a temp agency.
I don't know about that, but...
Well, Kendra knows, so.
So...
He replaced you.
You here to break my legs?
No, we're here to talk shit about your sister because she just fired us.
You're kidding.
You wouldn't do time. You brought her into the world.
So I can take her out.
No! You're talking about your daughter, come on.
There's a little adjustment period, but pretty soon you're going to return to normal. You're not going to want to kill Summer. You're not even going to be mad at her. Rick fired me.
Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. Morty was right. I got addicted to making Grandpa happy.
It's only because your grandpa inflates the value of his happiness.
I mean, look at me. I'm easy to make happy, which is why nobody gives a shit if I am.
I appreciate
I do!
I've been really sensitive about family lately because of something I've been keeping secret.
Okay.
Morty and I did accidentally create a giant incest baby, which the government did launch into space. It is still alive, and I have been in contact with it. There were soldiers waiting for me outside school last month, and there I was shuttled to a secret base on Mars. They had captured him and wanted to see if he'd respond to me.
How old he is now?
And he sure did. But what they didn't expect was that I'd respond to him. I was supposed to help discipline him. Instead, I trained him to love, to believe in himself, and finally, to escape. It's only a matter of time before the story comes out. And when it does, all we're going to have is each other.
Your incest baby is still alive. You talked with it.
I drove us apart and Rick replaced me with an anime girl, so all I got is...
Ah, no, right? It was an anime, I'm sorry.
Hey, Summer, what did you just say?
A lot.
A lot.
He replaced you with an anime girl? Big eyes?
That's really the only thing that matters. The incest baby
And they're about to run their
getting
first
bigger.
test on the fuck him.
I'm good with that.
Guys, a great leader once told me, you get the family you get.
Who told you that?
And we just gotta find a giant monster.
My sensors have picked one up, Rick.
Okay, lock onto its location.
Oh, it's you!
Huh? You little assholes! Oh, you son of a bitch!
As long as you're destroying Gotron, I'm okay with it.
Hello to my little me!
The G3 is ours! And last I checked, your family wasn't coming to save you.
Check again.
Oh my goodness, Murphy!
With the giant incest baby?
It's beautiful.
Not at all! It's a giant incest baby floating into space! And it's just a baby and it's already that big.
I see the resemblance.
Whoa, easy now, Naruto.
Just have an incest space monster in your back pocket? What?
Welcome to the Smith family.
It seems so now and that everyone is okay with it. Thank you.
Incest space baby. Nicely done. And we never talked about him again.
Except all
Okay.
those gigantic space bugs were still running loose and there were no Gotrons left to fight. You want to know what they could never kill? Family.
Where's Jerry?
Help! Help!
Again, you forgot about him outside. It's not the first time.
Hey, whoa!
The voiceover?
Voiceoverians. Ugh.
We didn't see it.
Not a single bug is returned. All right, bring it in. What are we?
Normal side bug!
Why do we do it?
Spread the cure brain!
What?
Guys, you'll still be the same civilized bug on their side. It's not like interdimensional travel strips us of our clothes.
Maybe it does.
My clothes. Where'd they go?
They can't understand you. You need to see that. Ça tire, ça tire, ça tire, ça tire, ça tire, ça tire, ça tire. I'm gonna be able to make a snowball and to shoot it at someone that I don't know. I don't care. I'm not even thinking about the shopping, you know, that I need to do to have some food. Like, okay, I'm not gonna feed myself during 3 days, and what? That's okay. I can eat water. About this episode. I'm gonna try my best to focus still. Oh! I was trying to focus, but I just received a message, you know, from my little brother, who is not that little now. And you know, normally he's working outside, he's someone, you know, into the building companies, you know, he's driving, you know, the things, you know, to, okay, building companies. And his boss just told him to go home because they can't work like that. Like really, south of France. Again, last time that we had snow, it was 3 years ago, and I think that it was during 10 minutes and it didn't last, you know, on the floor. So right there, to have snow for more than 1 hour and it's lasting on the floor, I'm not even sure that kids are gonna go out school, you know, tomorrow. Like, if it's really lasting, truly. I had that, I think, once when I was a kid. It was snowing like that, and we're so not used to it that everything is shutting down, like in south of France at least. Like, really? No bus, no cars anymore, no school anymore, people are staying at home, like it's confinement again, you know? Okay, about that episode now, guys, that gigantic baby, guys, what do you want me to say about it? Like, I was not okay with the fact that it exists. I thought that we would see him again, but you know, some episodes ago I didn't know that we would have consequences about it right there, right now during this episode. So in a way, I'm glad that they are talking about it. I'm glad that we can see that it has a big impact on Summer, you know, she was feeling guilty, she was, you know, taken by the government to try to help with the kid because they wanted to make a weapon with it, and in fact she helped her, I'm not even sure, to escape. But still, guys, we have a gigantic incest baby floating into space, and for now it's just a baby. But when it's gonna continue to grow, you know, we're gonna have a gigantic incest teenager who is gonna make a teenager crisis into space? It's gonna eat planets? Like, where are we going with this gigantic incest baby? Like, truly, where are we going with that? I'm not considering that as a summer episode. You know that I was waiting for a summer episode since a long time now, since at least 2 seasons, since the writers, they said that the other characters, like Bess, like Jerry, it was okay to create an episode only for them, to make something for them, to evolve, to grow up, to change and all. Bess and Jerry, then they had that, but Summer, she didn't have that, and I don't want to consider that episode an episode for Summer, because, okay, we spent time with her, but it was not to make her evolve or stuff like that. It was really to show a bad side of her also. You know, the fact that she was so glad to have time with Rick in comparison of Morty, all of that. The fact also that she pushed Rick to do all of that. She didn't see that Rick was going so badly, like the fact that he was drinking so much again. And I'm saying again because I saw that during the previous seasons. When Rick is beginning to drink, it's when he can't face his feelings or he can't face a bad situation, he doesn't want to deal with it. There is something that he's forced to do, that is okay to do, but you know, it's because it's the old Rick, something like that. So really for Summer to accept that, to push him to do that, to not see that he's, you know, he's not feeling okay, it's making me sad. And again, for our character, I'm not sure that we saw her evolving a little during this episode, except that little thing about the baby. But what, Summer? You're really gonna raise that gigantic incest baby into space? Do I want that for her? No. Do I want them to deal with this situation? Yes. Do I want them to kill this baby? No. Do I want the baby to be killed into an adventure because he did something heroic and at least we're not gonna talk about him anymore? Maybe! It's just that it's gonna make me feel uncomfortable, you know, each time that we're gonna have this baby on screen. I'm really gonna have trouble with that idea, you know, with his existence and all of that. So I don't want them to kill him, I don't want him to be killed, but if it's well done, I would be okay with it. I mean, if it's an heroic death, you know, a good death, I would be okay with it. Because truly, again, also, the consequences for Morty and Summer to have a baby together. The fact that we had characters like animes, it was a fun thing to do. The fact that we had all of these things with the Gotrons, for sure it made me think of Power Rangers and, you know, that kind of shows, that kind of old shows that we all know. I think that it was something cool to do. We had still little references to actual animes like Naruto. Nothing about One Piece, you know, nothing about Attack on Titan, but still. So that was great. All of these different rigs, they were fun. We didn't talk a lot with all of the other Jerry's, Beth, Summer and Morty, except for the fact that all of these Mortys, they saw Boob World. The fact that I'm a little frustrated at the end that we didn't see Boob World. Like, if we have to see it, I mean, if you have to talk about it, let's see it. For sure it's gonna create a frustration for me. I don't want to spend an entire episode into it, on it. Ha! But I want to see it, if you're talking about it. Or maybe I just need to know that it exists. Or we had another music during this episode, like during the 2 last episodes we had particular musical scenes, you know? Is it a musical season? I would prefer a real musical episode with music into it, each time that they are talking with them dancing and all of that, than musics like that in each episode, one music and that's all. Even more because they're not really catchy, these musics. And I'm not sure that our characters, they can hear them. Do you understand what I mean? I almost want to go outside to make a snowball just to show it to you. But I'm gonna put it where after that? Think. Before doing that weird thing, you know, you need to think. Ah, today we am... Mais qu'elle est con, mais qu'elle est con, mais qu'elle est con. Ah, je te jure, faut être con dans la vie. I'm back, I'm not sure, you know, if I have snow on me or not. And really, I made it so easily. And it's really like, you know, it's solid snow. Do you understand what I mean? Like really, it's lasting. It's snow which is gonna last because it's already freezing. You know, it's snow coming on the floor and freezing directly. It's not great at all, you know, for the roads. Again, I need to do some shopping for food and not good at all. No. No, I don't have enough money and clearly, how can I explain that to my insurance and stuff like that? Okay, I'm gonna stop this video. Am I sorry because it was a mess during the intro and the review because it's snowing outside and I'm just acting like a kid. I can't focus on the episode. I think that you know the answer already. It's all for you. For Rick and Morty for today and for me also, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now, bye, even that, you know, I can't do it without smiling and being focused on it. Let's do it again. It's all for you for today and it's all for me for now, so bye for now, bye. It's snowing.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Crazy.